Hey team, and welcome to another exercise capsule. This week we're going to go over a different skill and a different drill, all aimed at making you the best rugby player you can be at home. This week's skill is leaping for a catch. Now this is a really important skill, especially if you're an outside back or even a back in general, is because when the ball gets kicked into the air, we want to be making sure that we're getting a nice high leap and that our body position and our feet position is correct when we start. What we're going to do is we'll go through a quick warm-up with a few exercises and then we'll get into our skill and then we'll get into our drill. Sound good, team? For our warm-up, team, we're going to start with some single leg exercises. The first one we're going to start with is what we call a hop and hold. So we're going to start on one leg and we're going to hop to the side and hop back. And we're going to change legs, hop to the side and hop back. Making sure that we're keeping our legs nice and balanced and that we get that other foot down to help with our landing. Next one we're going to do, team, is what we call a hop and stick. So this time we're going to start on one leg and we're going to hop forward and then hop forward again and then we're going to go backwards. Now that we're all warmed up, team, we're going to go through our skill and we're going to go through our drill. Our skill today is catching the high ball. Now catching the high ball is really important, especially if we're an outside back, because we want to be making sure that we're getting a nice clean catch, but we also want to be making sure that we're getting a high jump and a safe landing. So today I'm going to go over our feet position, our position in the air, and how we land. Now foot position is really crucial. When we're going up to take a catch, we want to be making sure that we're taking lots of little steps and not really big ones. Because if we're taking lots of little steps, it means that we can adjust to one side or the other, or forward and a little bit backwards, so that making sure that we get under the ball and then we're ready in the right position to make a catch. The next part of the jump, team, is what we call the leap. Now the leap is really important because when we're up in the air, we want to be making sure that we're in a nice safe position for ourselves and others as well. So when we're coming up, we want to be making sure that we have short feet and that our eyes are looking at the ball at all times. As we're looking at the ball, we want to come up and drive nice and high, bringing our knee towards ourselves. This makes sure that we're getting a nice, strong, powerful jump, but it also means that when we're in the air, the last part of the jump, team, is the landing. Now landing from a high position can be tricky and not always easy. So what we're going to do is practice a nice soft landing from a low height. So holding the ball in two hands, what we want to do is when we jump up into the air, we want to be making sure that we're landing nice and softly, that our weight is being caught by our knees and that we're sinking into our hips. So from here, what I want you to do is jump high into the air and then catch yourself as you land, making sure that we're landing toe to heel and that we're absorbing all that force from our jump. So to recap, team, making sure that we're keeping our eyes on the ball at all times, that we're using short feet and little steps leading up to the jump, and that when we leap into the air, we're really driving that knee forward, getting a nice good height on our jump, as well as protecting ourselves from us and the defender. And when we're landing nice and softly, toe to heel, and catching the weight as we jump. Tune in next week, team, as we go through some more exercises to make you a better rugby player at home.